Happy to have you guys here. If you guys here and alive, please let me know where are you from. And if you're watching this live, it's because you want to increase the revenue of your business, you want to grow your audience, and you have kind of like a vision for your business, for your family, and you have a purpose in life. So, today we're going to be talking about how to set your business up for success for 2022. How I do it, how I learn it from other mentors and coaches that had built their business to 8 figures and even to 9 figures business. So I'm here to share with you how I do it on my end and how that has worked for me, and I want to share with you how can you do it as well. So you set your goals for 2023, sorry, for your business this year's, and guess what? Months goes by it, and weeks goes by it, quarters goes by it, and you are seeing progress on your goal. You're hitting your income goals. You're hitting whatever results you want to achieve, even if it's like in minimum steps. Because when you track what you do in your business, guess what happens? You will optimize and you will increase and you will do more of what is working, and then you will stop doing of what is not working. At the same time, when you have a system in place, when you have kind of like a proven process in place, that will help you stop from procrastination. Because believe it or not, I know life is busy, and if you're a mom and if you have a 9 to 5 job and you want to build your business, but yes, you're still working, I know that it might feel overwhelmed, it might feel stressful, and I got you. And I understand that part. Like, I'm empathized for you. But also, there is 24 hours on the day. 24 hours in the day, and you literally only need like 7 hours of sleep. So you can do the math there. Maybe you're working 8 hours a day, so 8 and 8, let's say is 16, and there is 24 hours in the day. So you'll still have 8 hours that you can still do something. Yes, I know that you have to clean. Yes, I know that you have to do the laundries. You have to go to the market. You have to cook. You have to prep your kids for the school. But guess what? When you're open the possibility of, yes, I can find a time to do these tasks, today, and yes, I'm open to become resourceful and have kind of like a system in place, process in place, maybe a calendar, a checklist, whatever it works for you that keep you focused on what you're doing. I'm telling you, you will see a huge change not only on your business but also in your life. So here's the thing. This is going to be very simple. It's not going to be like a half an hour of live, because I'm going to be right to the point. And the first thing is like, if you haven't set your goals for the year, it's okay. It's nothing wrong. But as soon as you watch your live, I will encourage you deeply, deeply here on my heart. Like, do this. It's not hard. It's easy to do, and that will keep you accountable to your word, to have kind of like something that you can count on, to have something that you can track it, so you can see, am I in the right spot? I am not. uh, Maybe I have to do this week, I couldn't. How can I make that happen? Just be open. Just be open, and welcome to the entrepreneur world. And I know it's not easy, but it's simple. Okay, so let's go right to the point. So here's the thing. To make things easy and less complicated for you, because I like things easy, I'm a busy mom. And yes, I have my duties as a wife, as a mom, And I have tried so many things, and so far none of them had worked for me because I'm a human. I'm a human being, and sometimes I say yes, I'm going to do this, and then guess what? Sometimes I don't do it. And I know it's all about leadership. It's all about leadership and mindset, and just to be open and rigorous and committed to your word. That if you said that you were going to do this day, just do it and not even think about it. I know that probably a lot of things going to be thrown out on your plate. Maybe you could have a game. Maybe a supper comes up with your family. Maybe you have to go somewhere else. But just when you are open to the possibility, I'm telling you, anything can happen. So let's right to the point. So the first thing I want you to do, that's the way I do it. That's the way I was taught by coaches that have 7 to 8 figures business. And this method has worked for me because it keeps me on track and keeps me focused. Keeps me focused on the target, keep me focused on my goals, and keep me focused to my business and to my family. So here's the thing. We're gonna do set your goals for this year. I will suggest you, let's say, do 3 goals for this year. On my case, let's say I'm gonna pick one, a business goal, and number 2, a family goal. A business goal and a family goal. Now, why a business goal and a family goal? Because here's the thing. When you're only focused on your business, this is what could happen to you. And this is just to be honest, right to the bat. Like sometimes we are successful in business, but our family is suffering. Our family doesn't feel seen. Our family doesn't feel heard. We're not spending as much time as we wish with our little kid because there's so many things going on in our life that would say, yes, I do it tomorrow. I can do it next week. Oh my goodness, I missed this game, or I missed this supper, because always maybe it's the job and your business, or maybe it's just a business. Will keep you on focus from that part. And what's going to happen? It's going to be hurt, that leg of your life, of your strength. Because when you are in that space of like you're missing something on your family, you're missing something on your private life, your communication is not landing, maybe your relationship is not going good as you want it to be, is because we are not prioritizing them as we should be. And I'm speaking for experience. This had happened to me, and I said, like, how can I make this happen? How can I be a mom? How can I be a business owner? And how can I also be a wife and a great mom? And all it is having your business and your family kind of like connected together, and somehow that the results that you see in your business, your family gets to enjoy, your family gets to celebrate with you, that your family gets to kind of like feel involved in what you're creating in your vision. Because guess what? When that happens, guys, when that happens, my ladies, your spouse, he's not going to say no to any investment you want to create, to any move you want to create, to the next step that you either want to invest in your business, or you either want to create or do it, because they will be there to support you. And then you, as the leader, You as a leader, you get to choose how you are going to make those two legs successful. Who do you get to be to make not only your business on the right track and successful so you can hit your goals and you feel like unstoppable, but yes, you get also to have an environment of your family that is full of love, full of joy, and they're all in the same path. You, your husband, your kids are all in the same path. Because nothing worse than you want to create something and then your husband maybe doesn't align with you. But so who do you get to be so you can go to your spouse and ask him for support, not for permission, for support. Because when you go to someone and I said, I'm committed to create this, I'm committed to do this because this is what I love, this is my vision, this is what I see that we can create with this. Maybe you want to buy a new house, maybe you want to get married, maybe you want to pay your debt. And when they see that you're involving them into your vision, they won't say no to you. They won't, because they can see that you're willing to be committed, to be responsible, and to do whatever it takes to make that happen. And whatever it takes to get your ROI, to your return on investment. So let's keep going. When you have your goals, you're an entrepreneur, you're not an employee. Let's think about how the CEO think. So when you do your goals, let's say you have a business goal, maybe it is an income goal. Maybe you want to make, I don't know, for example, 100K this year, or whatever income you want to create. Maybe you want to replace your 9 to 5 income. That I don't know about that number. Only you know about that number. So you get to be intimate with that number. So if you want to make, let's say, 100K a year, 100K a year, let's separate that part on departments in your business. There is an admin department. There's an admin department in your business. That's the person, let's say this is your VA, if you have VA. It is your web developer, the person who designs your funnels, your website, your graphic designers, all that stuff are admin jobs, tech jobs, and take care about email marketing and all that stuff. Then you have the marketing department. How you're going to market your product, how you're going to market your program, your content. Maybe you have an e-commerce store. It doesn't have to be only digital products like coaching, ebooks, templates, and all that stuff, training and all that stuff. Then you have a sales department. Take care of all the sales, phone calls, consultation calls, coaching calls, all that stuff. Then you have a social media department. Social media department. I don't know if you guys can see. My writing is not best here. I should have tried that thing out, but let's just keep going. Then you have a social media department. Maybe you have admin, marketing, sales, social media. Maybe you have an accounting department. That's a department who takes care of your numbers and all that stuff. So I want you to ask yourself this question. I want to create 100K a year, let's say. That's your income claim for that year. And just do reverse. Let's say 100K divided by 12 months is 8.3, right? So you get to do 8.3K. Let's get another pen so you guys can see that. 8.3K a month. So at the end of the year, you achieve this goal, your 100K year, right? So here's the thing. If you know that you have to make, that you choose to make 1.3K a month, what are the things that you get to do to make this number happen? And the question is, how many people do I get to reach? How many people do I have to reach to hit this number? Maybe you have a coaching program. Maybe you have an e-commerce store. Maybe you're selling books. How much is that books? How much of those books, how much of those programs you get to sell so you can achieve this number? So write this number down, guy. Write those numbers down. Because let's say, for example, if your program is the 1K is a membership of 1K a month, for example, you know that you need 8 members. You already know that you need 8 members on your coaching program so you can achieve this number. So how can I get 8 members on my coaching program? How can you get, let's say, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe 50 people to buy your books, or 100 people to buy training, whatever that number is. Whatever that number is, you're going to reverse and do the math. So, okay, so let's say, for example, I know that I need 8 people to my membership programs so I can hit that goal. How I'm going to find those people? How I'm going to find those people? Are you going to do social media? Are you going to go here on social media and start making content, be consistent, building an audience? Because here's the thing, if you don't have an audience, you have no business, my friend. And this is just the truth. Because who is the people who is going to buy your product? Is the people that is seeing you either on social media, on their email list, in summits, in virtual events, that they see that they can like and trust you. And because they like and trust you, then they're going to buy the product. So where did you get to focus? Did you get to focus on your marketing? How you're going to market this? Maybe you say, okay, I'm going to start doing a TikTok account, or maybe I'm going to start doing a Facebook account. How consistently you're going to be? I'm going to post every single day. And it's so easy these days, guys, that you don't have to do a video of 30 minutes, of 20 minutes of video to land your message and get people engaged with you, because TikTok has changed the whole game. Short videos, which TikTok is the mother of that, has changed the whole game of marketing, which means you only need 50 seconds to literally create content for the whole month, for the whole year, for 3 months, for 9 months, and even repurpose to other social media platform. And there is a method to do it. So if you're interested and know how to batch your content so you can create content consistently, so you can start growing your audience, just put content on the chat. And if you're not watching live, put content as well so I can know in what stage you are, if you're growing your marketing, if you're more focused into the marketing side, where you are right now. Okay, so let's rewind. You know what is your target goal for the year. You know how much money you need to make every month. You know how much people do you need to achieve this number? So how am I going to find those people? I'm going to do Fables Live twice a week, once a week, the whole week. Am I going to do webinars? Am I going to do masterclass? Am I going to do workshops? Am I going to do summits? Whatever it is that is driving traffic, as much traffic as you can. And I can tell you for experience that you can achieve that without paying money on ads. Like literally zero. Zero. You don't need to pay money on ads to get this income goal created in your life. You just need to be focused. You just need to be committed to your vision, committed to your numbers. So if you know that you want to make 100K a year this year, or you want to replace the income of your 9 to 5 job, divided that number in 12. Then you know that that's the amount of money you need to make every month. Now, how many people do I need to reach that goal? Are you selling a coaching program? Are you selling a membership? Are you selling a training in losing weight? Are you selling ebooks on Etsy, on Amazon? Do you have an e-com store? How many products do you get to sell so you can hit that number every month? Now, if you're the other things, it's marketing. Marketing is what moves the whole thing of your business. Like if you don't market your business, you're not going to see an income coming. So marketing is all about growing an audience, creating events, creating workshops, creating webinar, creating masterclass, post videos on TikTok, post videos on Facebook, on Instagram, and YouTube, or whatever platform you feel most comfortable with. The other part, it's sales. Who is going to do your sales? You are going to do the sales part, or maybe you have a team that I can take care of that part, and you just are the face of your brand, the face of your business, and you just driving traffic because maybe you have a team in place that can take care of that. Now, if you don't have a team in place, it's okay, because we all start as a solo entrepreneur. So just get intimate with your calendar today. Set up your business goals, set up your family goals, divide it into division, into department. Forget about the word of category. You're not an employee anymore. You're an entrepreneur, a CEO. And as an all business owner, you have departments, you have divisions. You have the admin department, you have the marketing department, you have the social media department, you have the sales department. And as you grow, those department keeps growing, because maybe you have the accountant, you have the JV Zoo department, maybe you have the social insurance department, and you just go on. But just try to make it simple. What are you focusing today? Okay, ladies, I'm clear that I need just to set the business from my business goal and my family goal. And this is how much I wanted to make. And from my family, maybe I want to get married. Maybe I want to go on vacation. Maybe I want to buy a house. And you can see, guys, how your family goals is connected with your business goal. Like literally, if you want to get married and you have an income goal, that money that you make can support that vision. If you want to buy a house, that money that you made in your business can support that vision. And I'm telling you, you won't feel overwhelmed, you won't feel stressed out. Like, just stop saying like, my spouse is not listening to me, my mom is not listening to me, no one is listening to me. Like, just surround yourself. Ask them, what did you want? Ask them, what did you want? And involve them into your vision. So you won't have nothing can stop you, and they will celebrate with you. It's just amazing, that experience when you involve your family's goals into your business, because they can see that what you have created, everyone gets to be part of it. So let's just stop procrastination, get intimate with your calendar, get intimate with your calendar. If you want to grow your audience, you can comment below an audience, and I can reach out to you, or you can reach out to me, whatever you want. And maybe I make another live on how to grow your audience. If you're interested in that, how to grow an audience and how to be consistent so you don't feel overwhelmed, I'm stressed, put me on the chat. And the next live I'll do, I'll talk about that. So I love you. I know that you can do it. I know that you might feel like I have a lot of things on my plates and I can even concentrate on that. Remember, when you're putting things away, when you're putting things behind, you're putting your vision, your purpose behind at the same time, because you're not prioritizing that. And I know your list is probably big, that's another subject, how to manage your to-do list so you don't feel overwhelmed and stressed. The next slide I'll probably talk about that too. Just take one step at a time and select what is your priority for this week. What did you get to do this week? Is it planning the content for this week? Is it bring your kid to the dentist? Is it maybe you have a supper this week, family? Maybe you have a family birthday. Maybe you get to sit down on your computer and write some emails. Maybe you get to sit down on your computer. Maybe you want to do a live. Maybe you want to do a workshop. There is 7 days in the weeks, my friend, and I know that you can do it. I know that you can do it. I remember when I was making content for TikTok, and I literally grew my account to 90,000 followers in less than a year. And yes, those take sacrifices. And yes, those takes work, but it's worth it, because I didn't want to spend 5 years and 10 years to grow my account to that point. So I set myself for success. And whatever I planned for that day, no matter what, without overloading myself, like I only take like 3 major tasks. So I know I hit them and maybe I can move to the next one. Set yourself for success. Not put like you want to do 10 things a day, and then at the end of the day, you only got to do 3 things and you're so discouraged that you're sabotaging yourself. Oh, I didn't do this. I didn't do that. And guess what? Your confidence goes down, and it just your whole energy goes down. So set yourself for success. If you want to do more after you hit that goal, amazing, go for it. So what's your focus today? Are you growing an audience? If you have no audience, you have no business. So pick your priority. What is your priority one? What is your priority two? How you're going to make that income goal just go through this year. So when July comes, maybe you hit your yearly goal. Doesn't that feel amazing? Like half of the year you hit your goals, you know? So I know you got this. I love you all. And I see you on my next live. If you have any question, please comment below, and I can't wait on the comments below. On Facebook, we are on Facebook right now. We are on my group. We are in YouTube, streaming at the same time. Like literally, like the technology has been so oh my god, I'm so grateful that we have this technology right now that we can do one content and we just can spread the word all over different social media account. So Have a beautiful day. I can't wait to see your goals. I can't wait you to share with me what's your business goal and what's your family goal. Comment below so people can see that engagement, so the algorithm can see that engagement, and yeah, and just get the ball moving. Okay, bye bye. I love you all. Have a beautiful day.